I always say, I don't want to dust it, and I don't want to dust the box it's stored in. Hi guys, welcome back. I don't know about you, but after 2 weeks of decluttering, I was ready for some tidying up and consolidating, and then some more decluttering. One of the things that I ran across while I was decluttering was a particular book. It's a kid's book, but it's one of my favorites, Little Blue Truck. And normally I write a new poem for each video, but this time I'm going to share one that I was inspired to write a few months ago when I was watching Simply This Live. She was decluttering some items, her kids' stuff, and one of the things there was the Little Blue Truck. And I wrote a poem and I posted it in the comments on her site, but I'm going to share it with you today. And I'll post a link to Candace at Simply This Live in the description, and if I can find that video, I'll also post a link to that. Today is day 15 of my 50 items per day for a month declutter challenge. We're halfway through. I know some of you have been doing this along with me, so I'd like to know in the comments, is 50 items per day easier than you thought it was going to be? Are you making progress? Comment below and let me know. One of the things I've been itching to do is clear off the tops of these shelves and gather all the things that are just laying here and there, get it all together so I can see what I've got. So I'm going to take the books and all this and put them together. I think these are some old family photos. That makes me feel better. Of course, I just moved it over to here, but now I can consolidate it more easily. This is from my cleaning routine from many, many years ago. Each room had a little picture photo album thingy, and it had what to do in each room. One of my faves, Little Blue Truck. Book. I have lots of books. I got all of those things put away. I gathered books from around the room that were in bags or sitting loose or in boxes or whatever, and I put them over here. And both of these things have photos in them that I need to go through. And the shelves, they're a little bit extra full, but that's okay because what I'm doing is consolidating things. That makes it a little easier for me to have some order and brain space to work. So I want to deal with the books later, not right now, and that's going to help me a little bit to get them all over there together. This is a photo album. I think it was my mom and dad's, and after my mom passed away, it became mine because it's pictures of a vacation trip we took together on our motorcycles. My parents were way more cool than me and my hubby. Yeah, so that's what it is. That's me when I went and met a cactus. It didn't even make it to the big ones. I'm like, nope, take me home. This is too hot for me. Can't handle it. I'm not good with heat. It's as close as I got to the big cactuses. So, yeah. So I'll be keeping that. But it doesn't need to be in this room. In the process of consolidating the books, I emptied out a box and a bag. And I'm going to get rid of that, whatever that is, too. That cardboard thing. When I was editing the video for day 10, I noticed this little bear in a bin that I took down to the basement. And I thought, I don't really need to keep that. I'm ready to let go of that. So I went down and pulled that out of the bin. And while I was looking, I found a couple more things in that bin that I can let go of. I don't know if you've noticed this, but a lot of times I'll use an old gift bag instead of a trash can. And I also have a trash can. I probably don't need both. I bought these pool noodles to use for something and I never did do it. So I'm going to put these out in my garage. And this summer, while I'm cleaning out my garage, if I don't end up using them, I'm going to let them go. This is a poem that I wrote and framed it. And I did have it hanging on the wall, but I took it down. So I think what I'm going to do is put it in my closet in my room where I had my happy thing that didn't make me happy. I'm going to put it there and see if this makes me happy when I see it. My happy things are usually things that I'm not quite ready to let go of yet. So I tuck them away in little places so I can enjoy them every once in a while, and they're not always out. So I'll try this here for a little bit. If it doesn't work out, then I can always take it out and find something else. In the window. Oh, a couple of things. I think I'll take these out. I'm going to let this go. I know that for sure. These two, I had to think for a second. But then I realized, nope, I always say, I don't want to dust it, and I don't want to dust the box it's stored in. So these two things here get dusty, and I don't like dusting. I'm just really bad about it. So that's going to be my decision maker right there. Even though I do love words, it's time to let them go because I won't dust them, and it irritates me when I do get around to it. This is what they look like. So I think I'll dust them one more time just so I'm not passing off a bunch of dirt. And then I'm going to let them go. I tell you what, if we ain't careful, we're going to be able to run a vacuum cleaner in here pretty soon. This can go with my painting supplies. Did you see that? That closet? It's a side for later. This rug, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it. While it would match in here, I kind of don't like having to vacuum it and all that stuff. So most likely I'll get rid of it. But I think I'll hold off on that decision until I get the rest of this stuff out, run the sweeper, and then I can lay it down and see how much it aggravates me as I finish working in here. And there's an old keyboard in here too. I'm going to ask my husband about this. I put the trash can over here with the gift bag I've been putting trash in. Once I fill up the gift bag, I can throw that out and I will leave the trash can in this room. This vacuum cleaner can go into the family room, so I'll remember to do a little research and see if I can fix it. If I can't, I'll let it go. I'm going to take these two things and put them away. I went ahead and put the mirror in the box with the rug because both of those may be staying in this room. Those sheets can go with my painting supplies, so when I get back to my painting project, everything will be together. But I needed to make a little space for them to fit. And I found all of this stuff that I can get rid of. And this looks like it's just a cardboard tube. It's a pretty thick, heavy one though. I'm not sure what it's from. I don't think we need it. I'll ask my husband just because it's really thick and heavy. I'll ask him if he needs it for anything. If not, we can let it go. I'm feeling pretty good about the consolidating and the tidying, so I think I'm going to go in and grab my vacuum cleaner, the one that does work, sweep this carpet, and then lay that rug on the floor so I can start testing it out and go through some more of these boxes because I still don't have my 50 items for today. I think we're about halfway there though. It's not perfect, but it's better. The vacuum cleaner I currently use is not as good as the other one when the other one's working, but the other one's not working, so this is what I have to do. I put the rug down though, and I don't think I want it in here. It's a much more dull blue than the quilt that I use as a bedspread, and I prefer to use the quilt over the runner. So I'm gonna do a little vacuum on the rug, roll it back up, and let it go. Since I'm letting the rug go, I can let go of the box, and I put the mirror back here in this little slot where it'll be safe until I'm ready to hang it. I bought this wall cabinet to put in our bathroom several years ago, maybe 8-10 years ago. but I never did put it in there, and I'm not going to. So, gonna let that go. I have 26 items so far. That's not enough. I gotta look through some of these boxes. Let's look inside this box. These are my 45s. I bought them with my babysitting money when I was a teenager. I gave half of them to my nephew for Christmas, part of my Swedish death cleaning. These are the ones I chose to keep. The heart-shaped boxes are just in there to help support them. When I find something better and more size appropriate to put them in, I'm going to switch them out, but for now, they're safe in this bin. Oh, this is that one I keep not looking in. So, I think it's time to go through this one again, and maybe I can get rid of a few more things. I have gone through this stuff before. These are the things that I chose to keep last time, but maybe this time I'll find some more things I can let go of. This is my college graduation picture. I was 40 when I went to college, and I went part-time, so I think I was probably 46 by this point. And a couple of Scholastic awards. These can go together, and I'll keep these for memory items. This box is full of the Peanuts movie Happy Meal toys from McDonald's. This is my husband's, so I'm going to put it with his stuff. I used to do a lot of crafting, and I made a lot of miniatures. Like this is a cross-stitched miniature picture. I made some little baskets, little purse made out of beads, some little dolls, a kitty cat, that sort of thing. And then I have this little sleigh bed. I'm going to keep it for now. These are some things that I used in my dollhouse. I'm going to let most of that go. I'm just keeping these 4 things, and they may actually go on the next round. I'm just going to keep them for a little bit longer and make sure I'm ready to let them go. I may use these for a sewing project. Out of that box, I'm going to keep these things, my husband's items that I'm going to be putting out in his bin. What I'm getting rid of is over here. So a couple pieces of jewelry, some miniature items, and this fabric. I put the miniature items I made in the sleigh bed in this little gift bag, and I'm going to put that all in the cabinet where I keep other items that I made. I'm going to put this in with my bins, and this is going to go in my husband's bin. Everything else that I kept, I've already put it away. I still need to find 5 more items. So let me see what's in this box. I have several pair of glasses, and I'm thinking probably I don't need to keep all of these. I'm going to go and try these on and see if there's any that I still like and that I can still see with, and maybe I can get rid of some of these. That's 8 pair of glasses that I can let go of. I may let this go, but I'm not sure yet. This I can put down with my bags in the basement because I haven't gone through those yet. I am going to go through them, but again, I'm consolidating. This rug, I can use this, so I'm going to put this aside. This one I can put down in the basement, and this one, I think I might give this one to a family member. So I'll take care of all these things, and then we'll see what we got. And all of this stuff is going to go. The rug, the word signs, the bear, the towels, the wall cabinet, the boxes, the trash, and more boxes, the Afghan, the glasses, the fabric, the Christmas stuff, jewelry, all sorts of things. Leaving my home. Well, I've been at it for a while. I'm not sure how long, but it's dark out already, and I'm tired. But I want to do just a few more things before I finish up for the day. I'm going to put these curtains in the closet in this room because when I paint, I'll probably take down the curtains that are in here now, and I'll need something at least for temporary purposes until I find something I like. So that box can go today too. Two of the boxes that were on the bed were full of books, so I put them over there in the stacks that have books, and two of those boxes were not books, so I moved them onto the bed so I can go through them. So now I know I have that box of random things in this one that I can go through a little at a time. This one has a bunch of papers. I've narrowed them down, but I need to give it another pass and try to narrow it down some more. These are the two that I took off of the stack over there, and they have some miniatures and decorative items. And these two have office supplies. And in the back, I have a lot of media type things like tapes, CDs, that sort of thing to go through, and my husband's going to help me with those. And of course, the brown bin has my old 45s. So this is what it looks like now. And it's getting a lot more manageable, and I have some workspace.
I never thought I'd see the day when I would give my books away. I've kept them all. They line my walls. I even stack them in my halls. But here it is. The day has come. Sound the bells and pound the drums. I'm letting go. I'm keeping none. Except for maybe just this one.
So let me see what's in this box. I can't even see out of these. I don't know how long I've had these glasses, but I can't see a thing. And also pre-bifocal. Yeah, they can go. You know what I'm going to say, right? They have bifocals, but I can't see a thing with them. Yeah, I think all of these are going to go. I can see again, and my hair's a mess. But I can see. That's good.